Hi everyone! In this video you will learn all about horizontal and vertical lines. So in the previous lessons we've already focused a bit on vertical and horizontal lines, and today we're going to zoom in. So first we will start with the vertical lines. So first of all, when we have a set of x's, do not forget to label the x-axis and the y-axis. Those are all examples of vertical lines. I just randomly picked some. The first thing to know about vertical lines is that the standard formula is equal to x equals a. So that means that we always start with x. So in case of the first line, we get x equals minus 4, since the value of x is minus 4. Then for the second line, the value of x equals 0. So that means that we have x equals 0. Over here, the value of x equals 2. So we get x equals 2, and over here it's in between 5 and 6, so it means it's 5.5, so x equals 5.5. The gradient of vertical lines is undefined. That is because the formula for a gradient is vertical divided by horizontal. As you can see, we go steps vertically, but we do not go any steps horizontally, so that's why our horizontal steps are equal to 0. As you know, we are not allowed to divide anything by 0. So that's why we have no answer, and that's also the reason why our gradient is undefined. The last step that you must know is that the value of the x-coordinate is the same for each point on the same line. So that means that for this point over here, it is minus 4.3, since we have minus 4 steps on the x-axis and 3 up on the y. Over here, minus 4.2 and minus 4.1. So for each point in this line, the x-coordinate is equal to minus 4 and the y-coordinate can differ. Over here, all the x-coordinates are equal to 0, over here to 2, and over here equal to 5.5. Do not forget to draw the arrows, since lines are infinite. They go on and on and on. So what about horizontal lines? A couple of examples of horizontal lines are these. The first thing that you must know is that the standard formula for a vertical line is equal to y equals c. That means that over here our y value is 4, so we get y equals 4. Over here it's 2, so y equals 2. Over here 0, so y equals 0. And over here is minus 1, so y equals minus 1. Again, we have a gradient this time. Its gradient equals 0, because when we go vertical divided by horizontal, we do not go any steps vertically. We only go steps horizontally. And we know that when we divide 0 by any other number, then our answer will be equal to 0. The value of the y-coordinate is the same for each point on the same line. That means for this point, it's minus 2.2. So you go minus 2 steps on the x-axis and 2 up. Over here it's 0.2, and over here is 3.2. As you can see, our second coordinate, so that's our y-coordinate, is the same for each point on this line. It's always 2. For these points, it's always 4. Over here, the y-coordinate is always equal to 0. And over here to minus 1. Alright, so make sure that you write these points down, so that you always know the difference between vertical and horizontal lines, and like the standard things and the things that stand out. If you have any questions, please also know, and otherwise continue doing your homework, please.